Hello, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. Today we have more Hack the Box live hacking with me, Kyser Clark. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. Let's go let's run my disclaimer because YouTube, they're out to get me. I gotta play it. This demo is for educational purposes only. Ethical hacking is legal and differs from illegal hacking. Always ensure you have legal permission before performing what you see in this demo. Once again, my name is Kyser Clark. I have over 6 years experience in cybersecurity, and I currently work as a full-time penetration tester, also known as an ethical hacker, and I'm here to help you grow your hacking and cybersecurity knowledge. As you can see, I have Safe, that's the name of this machine. By the way, if you're new here, these machines are machines that I've never hacked before, which means that it's a black box penetration test. I have no knowledge of this machine at all. The only thing that I know now is that it is a Linux machine because they give that to me right off the rip. So it's basically a black box penetration test. And our goal is to hack into it. First thing I like to do is a Rust scan. For those who don't know, Rust scan is a very fast port scanner. It uses Nmap in the background. Let me make sure the music's... Oh, you guys can't even hear the music. Don't know why the music was sounding weird. It's playing this on my phone. Huh. One moment here. Who we got in the chat? What's up, Cybershark? How's it going? Thanks for stopping in. Why is... Oh, that's why. There we go. Instead of change the speakers there. Alright. Let's go ahead and restart the song. Alright, there you go. Now you guys can hear it. Okay, once again, Rust scan. It's a very fast port scanner. Uses Nmap in the background. And to use it, it's Rust scan-A. A stands for address. And we'll come over here in our dashboard, click the IP address, copy our clipboard. And we will paste this. And we're scanning the range, which is -R range 1 through 65,535, which is all ports. What's up, Wi-Fi addict? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. How you doing today? Kyser, what is your advice for the OSWA or OSEP? Have you tried OSEP? I somewhat tried OSEP. I haven't taken the exam. I went through the course twice. And I did the first challenge lab, but I didn't do the rest of the challenge labs. So I still have to do all the challenge labs and the exam itself. And it's extremely difficult. It's much harder. It's much harder than both OSWA and OSCP. Like, it's on a whole other level. My advice for OSWA and OSWA and OSCP, you would think they're a lot similar since they're both offensivesecurity certs, and because they are both 200 level certifications from OffSec, but they're actually a lot different from each other. I would recommend getting OSCP first. I do think OSCP is significantly easier than OSWA. The training for OSCP is actually really good. It gets a lot of flack, but they actually updated the course, and it's actually pretty good now. So I would start there if you don't have either one of them. And then after OSCP, I wouldn't recommend going OSWA. I would recommend getting, before OSWA, I would recommend getting TSIM Security's Practical Junior Web Tester. Get that certification at the minimum, and maybe even another web application certification before you even go into the OSWA. OSWA is extremely difficult, let me tell you what, it's hard. And then same thing for OSCP. I would recommend getting the Practical Junior Penetration Tester from TCM Security. Get that certification before OSCP. and you'll be fine. If you can get that certification for OSCP, you'll be fine for OSCP. What's up, Wiredall? How's it going? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. Kaja, I hope I'm saying that right. Thanks for stopping in. How you doing today? All right, so we got port 2280 and 1337. Let's go, baby. Open. So it's gonna run this port scan again because Rust scan is so fast. Sometimes it misses ports. I think TCM is dropping a more advanced web hacking cert soon. That'd be interesting. They have a regular. They have a junior web app tester, and they have a web app tester certification. All right, so we got the same results here. So we're going to run nmap, not NAMP, nmap, and we are going to paste our IP address here, and we are going to do 2280 and 1337 for ports. All right, so for the syntax for this nmap, it's very crucial you understand this if you don't know how nmap works. Basically, it's nmap is the command. -st means we're doing a TCP connection, also known as a full connection. Do I have two spaces here? I do. If you had two spaces in a command, the command still works, which is really nice. And then -a, which is a combination of -o, sv, and -sc. -o stands for operating system detection. -sv stands for service version detection, and -sc stands for it's the nmap scripting engine. And you're probably wondering, why do I add these three if they all combine equal -a? Theoretically, and most people will tell you, -a is all you need. You don't need to tack on these as well. But I did find one situation where I tacked on all of these and I actually got more information out of the target than just -a by itself. And because that one time, I just run these every time now. And that's why I do it. -s script vuln is the vulnerability scripting engine. Sorry, not engine. The vulnerability script that looks for like CVEs and stuff. It's not part of the nmap scripting engine, which is why I had to tack this on at the end. -pn means we're skipping pings, so we didn't know the machine's up, so we could skip the pings. And -p is our port, so in this case 2280.1337, and then our target IP address. And that's how you use nmap. Well, that's one way you use nmap. That's probably the most common way that I use it. Is CHE is best or EJPT is best for certification? I'm assuming you meant CEH. And CEH is a joke certification. It's honestly a joke. Like, it's literally a joke. I have it. It's on my wall behind me. You can actually see it right there. I have it. And I'm telling you right now, it doesn't come close to EJPT and the Practical Junior Penetration Tester because it's all multiple choice. It's all theory based. The questions are asked all weirdly. Some people have reported like some grammar mistakes in the exam, and I kind of agree with that. I was like, these questions are worded very strangely, and they're asking some weird stuff. It is the CH is good for learning terminology and like dictionary terms, but I think the CompTIA Pentest Plus does it better, and the CompTIA Pentest Plus is cheaper, and the CompTIA Pentest Plus renews Security Plus, Network Plus, and A Plus, which is some certifications that I highly recommend that you go after before you even get any of these pentest certifications. So I think the CompTIA Pentest Plus is better than the CEH. That's my opinion. What's up, Mohammed? How's it going? Thanks for stopping in. How you doing today? What's up, Abel? What about the Practical Network Penetration Tester? I don't have that certification, but I am doing some TCM security training right now. I am going after one of their certifications. I'm not going to tell you guys which one because I think it's cool if I just leave it a surprise and just make a video of it after I do it. So I do like this training so far. Believe it or not, even though I have went through the OSWA training, and I've done OSCP training, and I've done EJPT, I'm going through the TCM security, and they're teaching me stuff that I've never known before. Like, I'm learning a lot of stuff. I'm like, it's like a basic topic, but then they kind of like put a different spin on it to where it's like, oh my gosh, like, I wish I would have known this a year ago, you know? So I'm really liking their training. So overall, I don't have that certification. I think it's a good certification to go after. People say it's realistic, and people say it's more practical. That's why it's called practical network penetration tester than like an OSCP. The only downfall with a PNPT is it's on a lot as many job postings right now, and I think with time that's going to change, but it's going to take a long time for that to change. But right now, a lot of hiring managers and recruiters are not asking for it, unfortunately. So I think it's going to help you learn like real world skills, and I think it's affordable training. It's definitely affordable and way cheaper than like an OSCP, but it's not going to give you like the recognition an OSCP does. So it depends on what your goal is. So if you're trying to just get better, then PNPT is perfect. If you're trying to land a job, I would definitely strongly advise going for the OSCP. What about CAP by SecOps Group? I don't know what that one is. I'm not familiar with that certification. Also, a Corrido, thanks for stopping. How you doing today? Glad to see you here. Yeah, exactly what WireDogSec said. CEH is only good if you want a government job. Like, I had someone tell me that they got declined for a job because they didn't have a CEH. So if you're trying to go into a government position and you have like a security clearance, then the CEH is definitely worth picking up, which is one of the reasons why I picked it up, because at the time I was in the military and they paid for it, the training for me, which is another reason why I got it. If I had to pay it out of my pocket, I probably wouldn't have done it. But yeah, if you're trying to get a government job, then the CEH is definitely worth it. Unless, so OSCP, you know, they come out OSCP plus, they might become like part of the DoD 8570, and if that happens, the CEH is dead. It's gone. Like there would be zero reason to get it at that point. It would be like, oh, go get your OSCP plus because it is better and it beats the requirement that CEH has been a top hacking certification for the government for years now. And that needs to change. I hope OSCP Plus becomes DoD 8570 compliant. Do you plan on doing a possible live stream of Portsmouth Web Academy, Web Security Academy labs for Thursday live streams? I think I will do videos on labs eventually. I thought about it. I don't know. Hold on a second. It's pretty good. That was my first sip of, I'm going to go full screen so you guys can see this. This is pretty good. Oreo, Coca-Cola, zero sugar, dude. What? How did they even make something like this with zero sugar? I don't understand how it's possible, but, and look at this. It's got 0 calories, bro. I don't know. I feel like they're like putting some kind of weird poison in here, and that's how I'm going to die, but I love zero sugar soda, guys. This demo is for educational purposes. Sorry, I clicked the wrong scene there. But I love zero sugar, guys. Zero sugar soda, and that was my first sip, and it tastes like Oreos and Coke. It's pretty good. It's very sweet though. I wouldn't be able to drink that all the time. It sounds nasty AF. It's like I said, it's a sweet taste. It's something you sip. It's not something you're gonna chug. But yeah, I bought 2 bottles of this because I saw it at the store yesterday, and I've been waiting to try it because I don't like to drink caffeine after 8. It's like a rule that I put, and I went to the grocery store after 8 o'clock last night. And anyways, I was like, man, I wish I could drink this now, and finally at the stream starts, I can finally drink caffeine. What's up, Quantico? Thanks for stopping. How you doing today? All right, let's go ahead and check out what's on port 80 here. To check out what's on port 80, just go to your web browser and paste your IP address, and it should automatically take you there. We get the Apache 2 default page, so that's pretty cool. Another thing I want to check is I want to see what's on port 1337, see if there's anything like a web service running here. All right, so we got something here. What do you want me to echo back? So this is a ping. That's interesting. It's some sort of ping, maybe. No, it's not a ping. What do you want me to echo back? So that's very interesting. Let's open up a new tab over here on my terminal. And let's do a Ferox Buster. And we will run you know what, I want to ask ChatGPT how to do this real quick. I forget how to do this. Because I want to make a new word list right now. I'll even share my screen so you guys see what I'm doing. Alright. How do I combine three text documents into a single document while also removing duplicate entries? I forget the command to do this. I don't want to use Python. It's gotta be a bash. It says option 1, use Python if you have programming skills. Dude, just give me a bash script. Here we go. That's what I want right here. Okay. That's what this is the one I want. I just need that command. So we will change directory into user share word list. Dude, I used to memorize, I had every Linux command memorized with like almost all the flags because you have to pass Linux Plus, to Conti Linux Plus. And I just forgot all of them because there's no point. There's no point because you can always look it up. So I just forget all the flags and stuff. I know there's a way to do it. That's the main thing. It's like as long as you know there's a way to do that thing, you can just look it up. With ChatGPT, it literally tells you exactly what you got to do, and it works 9 times out of 10. So I wouldn't, if you guys are starting out, I wouldn't focus so much on like memorizing commands and flags, personally, because it's impossible to memorize them all. And then if you use a tool all the time, then it's like you're gonna memorize it anyways. Like my Nmap, like I know like back of my hand, rust scan, same thing, like stuff like that. So we need to do file 1, which is this one. So you're saying I should do sort -u, or just sort? That's word list 1. Word list 2 is this one. You guys probably want to know what I'm doing right now. The thing is I use all 3 of these word lists when I fuzz. Anyways, I'm gonna paste the same one again, but instead of files, well, for word list 2, instead of files, we're gonna do directories. So these are my 3 favorite word lists for fuzzing, and they're all pretty big, and combining them all makes them super big, but these are the 3 word lists that I really like. And we are going to name ultimate Durbuster. No, ultimate directory fuzzing. Ultimate dirfuzz.txt. That's what we're going to name the file. Invalid option? K? Where? Oh. What did it tell me to do -K? No, it didn't. How did I get a -K in here? Where did that come from, guys? ChatGPT never even gave that to me. How did I get that? Oh, I know why. I copied and pasted it from my from my word list. Okay, that makes sense. Let's try that. There we go. We're good. Alright, so with that word list, we can now fuzz with my ultimate word list. So it's user share word list ultimate directory fuzz.txt. And we'll just fuzz that. See what happens here. New to all this, how do you get into it? Just doing the starter ones. If you have any recommendation to start out, let me know. I always recommend. Oh, what happened here? Cannot connect to any target. Oh, we have to give it the right IP address. That's right. That makes a lot of sense. You have to give it the right IP address, guys, in order for things to work. I always recommend people get Security Plus to start off with if you have nothing, and I would actually recommend. Okay, let's calm down with this. Is it -D2 for recursion depth? Yeah, we don't want that much recursion depth. And I would even recommend getting Network Plus before Security Plus, but at bare minimum, I think you should go after Security Plus. You can skip Network Plus if you want to, but I don't recommend that. And if you do skip Network Plus, it actually doesn't hurt you to get Security Plus first and then go backwards and get Network Plus. Because networking is super important, and I highly recommend getting it. And start out Try Hack Me. So the number 2 things you can do is just get on Try Hack Me, start doing this beginner level pathway. So you'll see like learning paths, you'll see like pre-security. I forget the other ones. Oh, I forget the names of them. Pre-security, introduction to security, and there's like 3 beginner level ones. Do those first and just complete those completely. And while you're doing that, go after your Security Plus. So do that like simultaneously. I would recommend doing like Try Hack Me an hour every day, and then I would recommend doing Security Plus for another 2 hours out of your day. So a total of like 3 hours of studying every day, and just do that. And then on the weekends, do more. So like do like an hour or 2 of Try Hack Me on the weekends, and then like whatever free time you have, put that towards your certification studies. And if you don't have 3 hours to dedicate to studying, I would highly encourage you to try to find 3 hours. I think 3 hours is like a good time to like, if you're really dedicated to it. I think like three hours you'll make progress pretty quickly. But if you can't get 3 hours, obviously just do what you can. You know, I would definitely do at least an hour at the bare minimum. If you're not putting in an hour, then I would question if you're even serious about the field. Because everybody can find an hour to do it. You know what I mean? You can find an hour. You have to make sacrifices. You know, I quit playing video games. I quit playing sports. Matter of fact, my parents invited me to go watch football today after this live stream, and I'm just gonna be like, no, I can't because I got work to do. And that's just a sacrifice that I personally make. I mean, you might not want to make those, but I mean, the moral of the story is if you want to be successful in this field, you gotta cut back on some luxuries. You know what I mean? Things that aren't needed. For example, for me, that was I had to quit playing video games and I had to quit watching sports, and that's 2 things that I had to sacrifice just to get to the level I'm at today. And it was worth it. I put in 8 hours bare minimum daily. That's a lot. That's really good though. Okay, the more I drink the Oreo Coca-Cola, the nastier it gets, guys. I will say, it's good for that first sip, but the more you do it, the worse it gets. It's just really sweet. Even if it has 0 sugar, it's just so sweet to me. I don't consume any sweets, guys, so it's overwhelming to me. Maybe if you consume a lot of sweets, it's probably really good, but I don't know. That's what it's called. Intro to Cybersecurity. I knew there was complete beginner. Yeah, that makes sense. The ultimate guide for beginners. I didn't even know they made that. Also, I have a lot of content that helps with this stuff. Like I got a video that talks about like try hack me versus hack the box. I have, yeah, I mean I have a lot of videos. Listen to my podcast, The Hacker's Cache. I talk about this kind of stuff all the time. Yeah, that's why I did not trust the Oreo version. It sounded nasty AF. Yeah, man, I don't know. This is like a 1 or 2 sip type of thing, and then you're kind of like, all right, I'm over this. All right, so did we find anything useful? These are all language packs. I don't really care about these. The manual / index. I don't think. I think this is all like the default Apache stuff. Manual / index dot t no index HTML. Is that what it was? It's just / yeah / manual / index dot HTML. That is right. Okay. This is just the documentation for Apache. I feel like this is where we need to be focused on, is this port right here. What do you want me to echo back? Can I do like... That did not work the way I thought it was going to work. This looks like it's definitely where I need to focus my time, because it's asked me for some sort of input here. Maybe if... Let's go to the nmap scans. See what we get here. This is a service that's not like a default service. Like they made this specifically for this box. Apache doesn't look like it's configured at all. All right, let's run the same command, but we'll do this for port 1337. Port 1337. See if there's any interesting endpoints on this port here. Cannot connect to the target provided. What if we just did like a netcat? Oh, is it just -e and then the IP address? And then is it -p11337? Is that the right syntax? No destination? No, E's execute. What am I thinking? Port is -p. We got that. Yeah, E's choking, man. I don't know why. We'll just get rid of the -e. No ports to connect to? What are you talking about? 185? Yeah, it's just netcat port hostname, which is IP address and ports. Maybe I don't do -p. There we go. What do you want me to echo back? Okay. Hello? So it echoes whatever I type in here. Let's do a command. Okay, see? I type in something, it says, what do you want me to echo back? And it echoes whatever I type back. Huh. I don't know, there's gotta be a vulnerability here, I think. I feel like after doing an MF scan, I feel like this is where it's at. What if I did... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What if I did like one... No, that didn't work either. Yeah, I'm thinking of some kind of command injection here. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this. Well, first we need to figure out if it might be running, it might be blind command injection, so we got to figure out. Let's start up a a Python HTTP server, and then we'll just do like this, and then we will do like a curl HTTP : / my IP address, which is 10.10.16.19/test, and see if this reaches out. Okay, that didn't work. What if we did the same thing? If we did the same thing, but then put like a quote in front of this, and then put enter, still nothing. Which word let's use mostly for web enumeration? Well, I just made my own just a little bit ago, which is the ultimate dirfuzz, which is a combination of the RAF large files, RAF large directories, and the dirbuster directory list medium. There's gotta be some kind of command injection here. What do you want me to echo back? Trying to get I'm trying to get it to where like I just break it somehow. I'm not sure what to do. Maybe, I don't know if I just put a bunch of quotes in here. I don't know. I'm trying to get rid of. Yeah, I don't know, man. Let's directory fuzz this. Port 1337. See if can I connect to the target provided? Why not? Oh, that's okay. Yeah. It's not running HTTP. That's why. That makes sense. We did try that earlier. We can connect to it here, but it just gives us this. Okay. Yeah, it's not HTTP. What if this is a buffer overflow type of thing? You know what I mean? What if we just give it a bunch of information? Let's see if we can break it. See, it didn't spit it back out. There's a buffer overflow here. There's definitely a buffer overflow here. Oh gosh. Oh, I did that wrong. Alright, I think we found a vulnerability. It's a buffer overflow. We just gotta figure out how many characters, like, does it. You know what I mean? It needs more than that. We can probably write a script to automate this, but it's not that many characters. We've already kind of figured out. So it's in between. So this works and then this doesn't work. So it's one of these characters is the one that's setting it off. We'll just cut it in half. Split the difference, see what happens here. Okay, so it's more than that. Okay. So it's in between. Okay, so it's less than this. That might have been. Okay. All right, we're getting there. So maybe we'll just add one more. We'll just keep adding one until we get it, and then we'll know exactly how many Fs or how many characters it takes to overload the buffer. Like I said, there's a way to automate this, but I just felt like manually doing it here wouldn't be too hard to do. And all right, there we go. That is the exact amount of characters it takes to overflow the buffer. Let's try that. Let's do one less, and it should work. So we do this, and we do one less. It works. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and change directory to hack the box. New directory, hack the box, make directory, safe, new directory, safe. All right, so nano, what do I want to call this? Overflow.txt. We're going to paste our results, and then we're going to do a word count. Is it -C to count the characters? Oh, I got to give it a file. -C, what I call the file? I literally just overflow. 121. The 121 characters there? I love your YouTube page. I watched a few of your videos. Very good content. Need the link for the Mr. Robot mask. I didn't buy it. The Mr. Robot mask is was a gift, so I don't know where it came from, honestly. Thanks for stopping in, Jonathan. Glad you like the content. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. It shouldn't be too hard, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know where my friend got it from. Well, so we figured out. Now we just gotta figure out like what to put here. Man, it's been a minute since I've done a buffer overflow. I'm trying to remember here. I'm trying to. Man, I think the way to go, guys, I think I need to go. I just realized I got really good buffer overflow notes in my OSCP notes on my GitHub, which is private to me, but there's no more buffer overflows in OSCP, so I can probably make these notes public now? I don't know. I'm looking at my notes right now, guys. Let me a sec here. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know how to do a buffer overflow without having the debugger. I don't know how to download it. I've only done buffer overflows if I have the debugger. You know what I mean? So I gotta figure out how to. I don't have the debugger. Well, I mean, I do have a debugger, but I have to download the actual program that it's running, which I don't know how to get. Hmm. Yeah, I've only done Buffer overflows when I had a debugger available to me. I don't have a debugger, so I'm not. This is a good learning experience for me. How can hackers find buffer overflow without source code? Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I've never done that before. I've only had, like, the program available to me with a debugger, but in this case, I don't have that. Catching a buffer overflow with a debugger? No. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT this question. Yeah, all my notes is circled around a debugger. What's up, Jaya Prawan? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. How you doing today? Hope I said your name right. How many characters was it? 121. It's definitely a buffer overflow. I just don't know how to do it without a debugger. Personally, I've only learned how to buffer overflow with debuggers, which is pretty weird. What's up, Acoredo? Or no, Acored. Hope I said your name right. Thanks for stopping. Glad to see you here. Alright, let's paste. Oh, that's not what I wanted to paste that at. That's what I wanted to paste. But that's not where I wanted to paste that at. I wanted to paste that into ChatGPT. Slightly above. Oh, we gotta find out. You may want to identify the exact. How many models are adding to CHV11 or V12? I don't know. I don't really follow the CH that much. I have the certification, but I don't know like what they've done to change it at all. I got CH V11. I think was it V11? I think it was V11. But yeah, I have no idea what they're changing with V13. Yeah, V13 I don't know, or V12, no clue. Once I got it, I'm like, all right, I'm out of EC Council. I was this close to not renewing my CH last year because it costs $80 a year to keep, and it's almost not worth it unless you're going for a government position. Obviously, if you're trying to go for a U.S. government position, it's pretty much worth it. All right, so we need to crash this. I guess this makes sense. We can do a Python-C print A times 150. That works. So we figured out it's 121 though. 120. So this should work. No, I guess not. Maybe I thought it was 121. Maybe it's 119. Yeah. Alright, so 120 is the character limit that busts this. Okay. Let's see if we can get it to crash. That's a lot of characters I gave it. I shouldn't have gave it that many. I think I broke it. I should not have given it that many characters. Oh no. Oh, it actually worked? Oh no, okay. Let's give it like okay, that absolutely crashed it. So that's not crashed. But here it crashed. Okay, 1 extra 0. So it's in between 10,000 and 100,000 characters. The program crashes. Okay, now that we know that, that's pretty good. We got to figure out exactly where it crashes at gross. Okay, so what if we cut this in half to all right, let's try 7. Still works. We got to figure exactly where this is at. All right, so it crashes in between 70,000 and 80,000. So let's try 75. Crashes in between 70 to 75,000. Let's try 73. Crashes in between 70 and 73,000. Let's try 72. Okay. Let's try 71. So it crashes in between 70 and 71,000. So turn this to a 0. We'll do like 500. Okay. Crashes between 7,000 to 70,000 and 70,500. This is buffer overflows, guys. This is why buffer overflows are very tedious. $250. Let's try that. All right, so it's higher than 250. So it's in between 70,250 and 70,500. So let's just do 350. Okay, it's in between 250 and 350. So let's try 300. It's in between 300 and 350. We're getting there. We're within 50 now. 73. Did you have the buffer overflow on your OSCP? No, because they took it out. When I did the OSCP, they took it out completely. I was actually one of the first ones to not have a buffer overflow in my OSCP. Well, not one of the first ones to have it, but I was guaranteed not to have it. So it used to be, so the way the OSCP used to work is you're guaranteed to get a buffer overflow. One of your machines will have a buffer overflow, and then they change it to where, oh, you might get a buffer overflow, you might not get a buffer overflow. And that was what I was studying for. I was like, okay, I'm gonna learn how to do buffer overflows. And that's why I kind of know how to do buffer overflows, because I studied for it. But then after I learned how to do buffer overflows the way they taught me how to do it, they made an announcement saying, yep, no more buffer overflows. And I'm like, dang, I studied all this for nothing. Came in clutch now. When the CTF. So if it wasn't for that, I'd be lost in the sauce right now. So it's between 300 and 350. So let's try 325. All right, it's in between 300 and 325. Let's try 315. All right, it's between 300 and 315. Let's try 310. All right, it's in between 300 and 310. Let's try 305. All right, it's in between 300 and 305. Let's do 4. Let's do 3. Let's do 2. Let's do 1. And let's do 0. Oh wait, no. Maybe we broke it. Because 300 worked earlier, right? Yeah, it did, look. What just happened? 7,300. Oh, there it goes. It worked that time. Oh, it works every other time now? I'm glad they removed it and started focusing more on AD hacking. Way more realistic. Yeah, for sure. What's up, Omicron? 7. I don't know why. See, it works sometimes, but sometimes it don't. See that? This is what makes it confusing. Now we got inconsistent results, and this is, I don't know. Man, I don't know what to do. I feel like all my work has been for naught. Let's try 80,000 just for the heck of it. Let's see if we can get this to work. Yeah, that works. Dang, I don't know. This is hard, man. Were buffer overflows removed because they're less pervasive nowadays? I mean, they're still relevant, I guess. Like, there's still like they're definitely still a vulnerability that can lead to some critical stuff, but they're less common, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's why they removed them. It's not something that you really need to know anymore, I guess. It's still good to know, but it's like kind of like hacking of yesteryear, you know what I mean? It's not as common anymore because developers are starting to catch on that, you know, buffer overflows are bad. See, it works sometimes. I don't know how to test this, guy. So it works sometimes it doesn't work. Like, I got inconsistent results. If I got it consistently, then this would be fine, but I don't know. I say it's supplemental knowledge instead of core knowledge. Yeah, I agree. I don't know how to test this. I mean, I got inconsistent results, dude. Anybody got any ideas? I'm just going to feed all this information to ChatGPT. What's up, Ghost? Thanks for stopping it. Is this a buffer overflow? Yeah, it is. But the problem is, like I said, I'm like, sometimes it crashes, sometimes it doesn't. It's like, it's inconsistent, so I don't know how else to check. Aren't these usually around in the apps themselves? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've only done buffer overflows with debuggers, and I don't know where to get the app. It's at, you know what I mean? Create a Python script to increase buffer and create and check multiple buffers. Maybe 80,000 is not it. But that's the thing I'm trying to figure out. But sometimes like 80,000 will work. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes You know what I mean? I can't figure out how to consistently break it and consistently not break it. So like 90,000. As you can see, broke, worked, right? Broke. Oh, I'm not hitting anything. Broke, worked. See what I mean? That's just weird. We gotta figure out where it actually breaks out, I guess. Let's try 120,000. Oh, that. Oh. Oh, okay. This is what we need. This broke. Oh, this is the error that we need. If we get this error message, that. Well, we wasn't getting that earlier, was we? $120. Okay, I think we might be back on track here. Okay, alright, I think we're on it. So, if I see this message, this means it's clearly broken. Alright, we're back on track here. We just gotta do what we gotta do. Clearly broke. Like, this is not working no matter what I try. Okay, that's consistent. And if we do with 110,000, so it breaks between 110 to 120,000. All right, we're on track. So 115. But that's a different error than before, right? It's still an error though. It's consistently giving me that error. Okay, so it's between 110 and 115,000. If I type in, yeah, that works. Yeah, okay. It's between 110 and 115,000. Let's try 112. Okay, that worked. Let's try 113. That worked. Let's try 114. That worked. Let's try 114,500. That worked. Let's try 114,700. That broke. Okay. Let's try 6. That worked. So it's between 6 and 700. Let's try 50 here. It's between 650 and 700. So let's try 75. Let's try 80. Let's try 90. Oh, that is not what I wanted to type in. I wanted to type in 9909. 90. All right. So it's between 114,690 and 114,700. So let's try 95. 95 broke. All right, so it's between 90 and 95. Let's try 92. 92 broke. So 91 might be it. 91 breaks it for sure. 90 broke it as well. Didn't 90 work earlier? Oh no, it didn't. I thought 90 worked earlier. Okay, well I'm tripping. 80 works. Okay, so it's between 80 and 90. I thought 90. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. 80, 90. Let's try 85. Let's try 89. 89 broke. So it's between 85 and 89. 86. 7. It's got to be 88. 88. 88 consistently breaks. 88 and 87 consistently works. So we are good. I found out that's the buffer size. All right, for sure. All right, now we gotta go back and check BT. We gotta find the EIP offset. Now you know the approximate size, you can generate a signal pattern of that to find the exact location where the crash occurs and where EIP is overridden. But I don't know how to analyze it. I don't have a debugger, dude. They hide things in like comments. I mean, maybe, but there's no source code. There's this. How do I see the source code on Firefox again? Control U. There's no source code on the webpage. There's no webpage. It's just the default Apache, and then there's, yeah, that's it. That's the only thing I ever found. I don't know how to do this without a debugger, dude. Was there a default webpage? No, the default webpage was just the default Apache webpage. That is a default webpage. Check it. This is a default Apache. Oh. Oh my god. My app can be downloaded to analyze from here. It's running on port 1337. You can download it? From where though? This is from here. Can I just download it? I can't believe they... I didn't think that you could put a comment. I don't think... Yeah, that's weird. I didn't think you could put a comment. Well, I mean, I knew you could put comments, but like, why would you just put a comment on a default Apache page? That's weird. I've never seen that. That's weird. Alright, well, I guess we can download it. Let's see if we can just do like a wget. I should have tried this earlier. We found it earlier, but... What's the IP address of this machine? Do I just do a wget? Is that right? How do I download it though? That's a problem. I don't know. Do I do a wget or do I do a curl? Can be downloaded and analyzed from here. It's running on port 1337. So we knew that because I did the port scan. But how do I download it? Yeah, I mean, it just gives me the output when I downloaded this. So that doesn't really help me. I don't know how to download this. Read the comments again. It's my app. There we go. That's the program. There we go. All right, now we got a debugger. Now we can actually debug this thing. Okay, we're on track. We're on track. I gotta download a debugger though. Let me check my notes. I've done this before. Now with the debugger, I'm set. We are good. We done figured this out. It's just we gotta follow my guide that I wrote. Unfortunately, I can't show you because well, I don't know. I have to reach out to offensivesecurity and be like, hey, can I share my notes from the OSCP? Well, I don't know. I guess I got some of it. It's like a combination of OSCP notes and try hack me and buffer overflows. It's app install edb. I would not risk the notes. That's what I'm saying. OffSec's very strict. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even though buffer overflows aren't in OSCP anymore, it's like I'm not gonna share my notes until. But like I said, it's not even really all their notes. It's like a combination of try hack me's buffer overflows that they taught, and then their notes too. So it's like kind of like a mush between the two. With my own spin on it too. I mean, it's not like word for word what they gave me. Like I wrote it myself, you know, because offsec likes to give you a lot of bloat. Like they give you a lot of information that you don't really need. So I had to like remove that and then rewrite it in a way that makes sense to me. Let's try to install EDB again. Use GNU debugger. Yes, but I don't. I know it's super popular, but I've never used it. Hopefully it works the same as EDB. EDB made a lot of sense to me. Should be EDB, right? I don't. I mean, I might typo, but I doubt it. I mean, I wrote my notes twice, EDB, and I don't think I would make that typo twice in a row. I thought you used that last time. I've actually never used a debugger on the stream. Alright, let's go ahead and restart the VM. Let's connect back to the lab here. Alright. Change directory, hide box safe. You said app install. Oh, yeah, that works. The reboot messages on my Kali VM. These ones up here. They might be new. I don't know. I think they are new. All right. I don't care if I got the latest and greatest. This is gross. I don't like how this is orangish color, but whatever. Failed to open to attach process permission denied. Do I have to do... Well, how do I got permission denied? Oh, I know why. Smod plus X. What's the name of my app? Oh, well, not in the right directory. Change directory. Hide the box safe. Smod plus X my app. I mean, there's a reason why I picked this one, because it reminded me of the Windows debugger. It works almost exactly the same, and that's why I picked it. Actually, I think this is what I picked. They tell you to use this tool. I think that's what it was too. What do I want to do? I want to file, open, my app, open. There we go. Look at that. All right, we're in it. We are in it, dude. We're doing buffer overflows on the live stream, baby. Woo! You gotta get excited for this stuff, baby. All right. How do I run this? How do I run? I saw I'm running, but how do I run exploits against this? You know what I mean? So does this changing anything? Okay, now it's running. How do I run commands against it though? Oh my gosh. So if I hit run, okay, I figured it out. Hit run twice, and then it's asking for input down here. So what was I doing earlier? It was like Python print. What was the buffer overflow again? Just on. Oh, buffer overflows are tedious, dude. So this should crash the program. Is it exited normally? Ooh, boy, I don't know. I don't know how to test this. How do I send commands to this? It should have given me some kind of error. I'm not that good at debuggers, guys. It's like, okay, so it's running, but how do I send commands to it? Run, run. What's up, Cody Miller? How's it going? Thanks for stopping. Glad to see you here. Are you trying to fuzz it? Yeah, I'm trying to fuzz it. I don't know how to send data to this while I'm running it in debugger. That's the problem I'm running into now. You know what I mean? I had a Python script, you're right, but the problem is I don't know if I'm actually sending. Python script against my app. Oh, this is so annoying. I don't know how to do this. I hate buffer overflows. See, if I run my app, right, this isn't sending it to the debugger, right? Because it's a different instance. This is an app running again. This isn't what I got running in the debugger. I can make the program work, but it's not. I did do. I guess I can. Oh, I can attach to a process. I guess I could open up my app and attach it to this process. I guess that makes sense. Like run my app and then file attached to a process. But the problem now is like, guys, I don't know how people work with one monitor. I really don't. I feel like my speed and efficiency is so much slower when I am streaming because I had to put everything on one monitor. Okay, well that worked. But I wish I could just not have to reload this all the time. There's gotta be a better way to do this, bro. See, I can't automate it this way. That's the problem now. I can run it this way, but I can't send Python scripts to it. Oh, this is frustrating. I've never had an app buffer like this. I don't really know how to work in this environment. It's very weird to me. Like how can I send scripts to this? There's no way to send scripts to this. Like I can run it, okay, cool, but it just yeah, it's working. How do I send scripts to the input? Let's ask ChatGPT. This is what I did though. I did do the Python into my app, but it doesn't. Oh, I guess it did work. How did it work this time? Oh, never mind. It does work. But how can I run the debugger though? I can't start the debugger on that until see, that's a different instance. To figure out how to get this working with the debugger. Does the port can I make this run over net? Netcat seems like a good idea. It's telling me to do this, but I don't think that works. What's up, Hannah? How's it going? Thanks for stopping in. So we can navigate to the file menu and go to the run arguments. So this is running, okay. File. How do I run arguments? Let's hit run 3 times and then it asks for the input. Well, I could just do this. I think I figured it out, guys. I think I understand how I need to do this. How do I copy a entire file into my clipboard? There's a tool, I forget the name of the tool. Xclip, there we go. Oh, I guess I don't have Xclip installed. We're gonna get this buffer overflow with no guide. I'm gonna do it, guys. App install Xclip. All right. Alright, so what we're doing is we're taking Python, we're putting it into a file. We're taking my Python script, we're putting it into a file, and then we're putting this to my clipboard. And once I do that, I should, if I just clear this out, if I paste now, I should get a bunch of A's. Okay, the fact that it froze seems like a good sign. Did that work? Did I get a bunch of A's? Let's test this with like 11 A's. See if that would change it. I think I broke it. Yeah, that worked. Okay. So we will just do this. Put that on my clipboard and then run the program. Okay, file, open, my app, run, and run. Now it wants input right here, so we'll Control Shift V. Tons of A's. And that crashed the program. So that's what we want. All right, we got this working now. Finally, we can actually use a debugger. It's taking forever, but we can actually use a debugger now. Let's think here. Where's EIP even at in this thing? That's what I don't understand. EIP, we need to find EIP, but I don't see EIP in here. That's a problem. We need to control EIP. Then I gotta scroll down for it. There should be EIP somewhere. Does it need to be full screen? They used to just say EIP, or did they change it to RIP? I don't know. I don't see EIP anywhere. Why is it not showing up? How am I supposed to do this if I don't see where EIP is? We have to do a quick Google search. I don't know why I don't know where EIP is, and why did this open up a whole new thing? I don't know. Let's do where is EIP in EDB debugger? I don't understand why I'm not getting EIP. It used to just say EIP over here. And now it does not. This is RBP. That looks like what... This is what EIP should look like. So maybe it's just got a different acronym now on this thing? Add... Can I just say EIP? This is so frustrating. It's so much different than it used to be when I studied this a year and a half ago. Is EIP the same as RBP? It's not the same. How do I pull up what is in EIP in EDB debugger? It used to show. What's up, Noxia? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. It used to show up on the right hand side, but now it does not. Right click on the registers panel. I don't know why they moved it to where EIP doesn't automatically show up here. That's the most important thing in a debugger. At least for me anyways, as a hacker. Why would they move that? It used to just pop up over here, man. It used to just be like EIP, boom, done. Navigate to the view menu. Ensure that CPU registers is checked. View. That's threads. View. Why? Why does this not work? Address. Gotta say EIP. It's not automatically loading up for me. This is ridiculous, bro. This is absolutely crazy. Let's look at GNU debugger. What? Frustrated. I don't understand why I can't get out of this. I don't understand why my debugger, like, it used to work and now it doesn't work. Why did they change it? It's such a good program and then they change it to where it's basically useless to me. Like, I don't understand like why it doesn't work the way it used to work anymore. What's up, Quotes? Taz Play? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. I've been messing with a stupid application for over 2 hours now, and it's frustrating because I should have had this already. If I had a properly working debugger, like, this would... You know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't be this complicated. Alright, it broke. Cool. Now I messed up the setting to where it won't even... It won't even show me what I used to have. Now I have less information than what I had before. Just reinstall it. I'm gonna get back to the state that I had it in. Nope. It's broken. Why? I had like all these like memory addresses on the right hand side here, and I don't know how to make it so. And there's no guides on the internet how to use this stupid tool. Oh my god, dude. This is so annoying. Yeah, I hate buffer overflows. I just wish they were simpler to work with. Like, I had it working, I had it everything good, but then I'm like, alright, well, where's the EIP? And I don't know how to put EIP on a stupid screen over here. Like, it doesn't make sense. And then I run GNU debugger for an alternative, and then I get this stupid, like, thing. Like, what is this? Like, this doesn't look like a debugger to me. Like, I don't understand how GDB works. Maybe I need GNU debugger. This is stupid. I hate this box, bro. Bro, how does GNU debugger work? At least, yeah. I just wish this debugger, like, the Windows debugger is, I forget the name of it, but that one's money, but it works on Windows, it doesn't work on Linux, you know what I mean? I just wish I could, I just wish I could use a tool. You know what I mean? Like, the tool isn't installed correctly or something. Immunity, yeah, that's what it's called. That one works really good, but it's only in Windows. So you have to use an alternative in Linux, and it's like Linux is. I mean, I've used EDB successfully in the past, but the problem is there's an update, but I just wish I knew how to get EIP on the right hand side. If I can just figure out how to do that, then I could actually work and do this. But EIP not showing up in EDB debugger. See, this is GNU debugger. This is like there's no documentation on this tool for some reason. What's up, Mosen? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you. What's up, with Cat? Thanks for stopping in. This is the most frustrating block we've had on this stream so far. I've never been this frustrated on a stream. I just wish this worked. Like, if it's just worked, like if I just could see EIP when I ran the program, I would have solved this by now. I would have solved it. But I don't know how to get EIP in a stupid panel over here. It used to be, and then when I uninstall and reinstall a program, it doesn't reset the settings. That's another thing that's so frustrating with this. Like, how do I remove, how do I don't know, man. Panels. Just so frustrating, dude. I don't know what to do. I don't know what tool to do. I don't know what to do. I just have to look at the write-up, I guess. I figured out the buffer overflow vulnerability. I found the offset, but I can't find EIP. I can't find that. So it's impossible for me to continue without a write-up at this point. Because, yeah, I don't know. The tools that I know how to use don't work. So unfortunately, I hate looking up write-up for something like a buffer overflow. It's so simple. It's such a simple thing. But when my tools don't work, it's like I can't do it. Try to GDB. That's what I'm gonna have to use, but I don't know how to use it. That's why I have to use this write-up. I've never used GDB before. I've only used EDB, and it's a GUI, and I don't know how to use a command line debugger. This is like confusing, dude. This is like immunity debugger and EDB was like really good, and EDB works really fine. We can see RDB contains, which means we can control Is RBP the same as EIP? It doesn't even say EIP at all. I guess it's the same. Maybe I was right. Maybe I had it. Yeah, they're back. I gotta take a break. This is making me mad. I'm back. Thanks for waiting. Alright, I gotta figure out how to use this other debugger. I have no idea how to use it. It's just so frustrating, man. I just wish the tool that I knew how to use worked. I gotta sit here and learn a whole nother tool, whole second thing. I kinda wish I had recommended tools for these boxes so you had them already installed, ready to go. Yeah, that would make sense, but I think that would hurt the challenge a lot, actually. If someone's like, oh, you need to install a debugger, you're like, oh, well, it's a buffer overflow. It would kind of give it away. But, I mean, you don't have to look at the list. I mean, if you wanted the list, then you could, but I guess it'd be a way to, like, kind of like guide mode, like you can go in there if you want, or if you don't want to go in there, you can choose not to go in there. I just don't know how to use debugger. Like, it's just, it looks so confusing to me. We have overwritten RBP. How does he do it with 112 though? I had to use like 1,000, right? I was on the wrong track anyways. ChatGPT misled me, bro. I had it figured out. Cause yeah, I did have that figured out. Cause I had it at 119. I did figure that out. I did have 119 or 120, I mean, which is yeah 112. That's what I figured out. I'm sitting here doing the wrong thing. ChatGPT led me the wrong way. That's why you don't blindly trust ChatGPT, guys. How does he? I wish there was a way I can get the link to that so I could open up my other monitor, but I guess not. We'll go here. I gotta look at my other monitor so I can do this multitask, guys. So I got to write up on the other monitor here. I guess I could do it like this. Oh man, I hate buffer overflows. I wish this would just let me like pull this down to here. It won't do that. Alright, so we got this installed. It says check. No. He says snap. See, I wish I knew which commands he was typing in here. He has all one color on his screen. Apart from the default functions, we see that the binary has imported the system function which will help us execute systems commands. The binary also uses the gets function which is vulnerable to buffer overflows. There are two user-defined functions where main is the default starting point. Along with the additional function tests, we can look at the binary protections using the checksec command. Checksec. Apparently not for me. Every tool I use does not work the way it works for everyone else. Every single tool I use, everyone. Gosh, this is so frustrating. Checksec, is that what he typed in? Checksec. I typed in the literal same thing. Check, CHE. What else can I do, man? What can I do? Like, how can I follow along when things don't work the same way for me? You know what I mean? It's like every tool, man. And at least this one works. Gosh, like, so frustrating, dude. I feel like every time I try to do something when I follow it right up, like, it doesn't work the same way ever. Like, it's not like it's sometimes or occasionally, it's like every single time. We'll see that the binary loads buffer RBPOX77. I don't know what that means. RSP, I see RSP, OX, RBP. Okay, is this EIP? According to ChatGPT, that's not, but I think it is. So I could have used the last debugger. Probably perfectly fine. Where do I type this in at? Python dash. Do I type this in right here? I don't understand. How does this get sent to my app? It doesn't explain how this gets sent into the debugger, though. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't say how to do that. Like, do I open up a new tab? Do I type it in here? Clearly not in here because that didn't work. I wish I can grab this screen up here. That'd be nice. Alright, I'm just gonna grab a walkthrough. I'm throwing in a towel. I'm just grabbing the exploit and running it. I don't have the brain capacity to figure out all this buffer overflow nonsense. I just don't today. Just don't. It's so annoying. Is my machine not launched? What the heck happened here, dude? I never terminated it. Where's my IP address? What's going on here, dude? There's my IP address. I don't understand what. I don't understand this code at all. How does it know where to... Actually, it's not even a reverse shell. This should work. No module named pwned. What? I'm able to locate no pwn? How do I install pwn? No module named pwn? Did he make that himself? I don't like his write-up. It says it imports pwn, but it doesn't say what pwn is, and I don't know how to install it. I had to assume it's a module that he created himself. Pippin 3 install pwn tools. Is that what it is? Thanks, man. It's Python 3 dash pwn tools. What's up, Clay Hacks? How's it going, man? Appreciate you stopping in. App install Python 3 pwn tools. Is that how you install modules now? It's not pip install anymore? Wow. I don't understand why he has to call my app here. Ah, dude, I hate this box, man. This box has been just probably my least favorite box I've ever done. This has been incredibly frustrating and just annoying and just not fun. Why do we have to call my app when we're sending it to? You test your exploit locally with the application itself before testing it remotely. I mean, yeah, that makes sense, but I don't. They're sending this part to the remote host. I don't understand. Oh, is that all I had to do was comment it out? Oh, he does have it commented out here. I guess I just needed to comment it out in the last exploit that I was trying. Doesn't work. Why though? I don't understand why that doesn't work for me. Let's see if I can get another one here. That doesn't have it. Let's try this one, I guess. I don't understand why I get the same error every time, no matter whose code I use. What is this? Why am I getting this error? Not sure what I'm missing, man. Everybody's just giving me the same error. Which is super frustrating. Can I change directory to home? Change directory to home? There's a user flag. Not happy how I had to use a write-up to get it, but it's there. I would say this is a bit hard, man. That was hard to me. I mean, I've done buffer overflows and I've never done it that way. I've never seen it that way before. The way I learned how to do buffer overflows was completely different, and I just don't know how to do it, I guess. I thought I understood buffer overflows better, but that was completely different than all the buffer overflow exercises I've done before. And I mean, I've done a lot of them. I've done it like, I don't know, probably 20 different buffer overflow labs, but those labs were completely different than this. Alright, let's I gotta figure out how to escalate my privileges. It'd be nice if I can get some my passwords. Look at this. Whoa. Strings on a machine? No.
Access granted.
Reaper Aurora, thanks for following over on Twitch. I appreciate you. What's a KDBX file?
Access granted.
Back for boy, thanks for following over on Twitch. I appreciate you. What's a KDBX? Key pass? Yeah, I need to get a better shell. There we go. Oh, I can't clear. I got to stabilize this a little bit better. There we go. That's on 3 on here? Nice. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I did not hit Control C, I should have just typed in exit. Let's try this again. Or not. Oh. I had a stable shell, but now I don't. Oh gosh. I think I broke the whole machine. I gotta revert the whole machine. Cool. I'm gonna download this file here from the box. My password KDBX. Not found. Oh, that's right. Colon 8080. There we go. What can I do with, how do I read a KDBX file? What even is it? It's a KeyPass database file format. Ah, messed up. I forgot. I can't hit Control C on that. Man, I gotta revert the machine again. That's yeah, I've lost my shell. Oh, it actually worked again. That's actually a miracle. Holy crap. Got a lucky break for once. There we go. I can't believe that worked again. I don't know how to... Is KPLI, like, is that a... Sudo's not even on the box. I wonder what these images are. This doesn't work anymore. I wonder if I could, download these images and see what they are. Make another listener. I guess it's already launched. That's kind of nice. Connection refused. Why? The first one worked and then... Oh, I guess it didn't. Hold on. First one worked, but then it didn't work after that. It's just a beach. Okay. It's not a beach. Is this a desert? I don't know what this is, but it's nothing useful. I mean, unless there's data inside of it. I'm gonna go on the write up. I'm just too. Or I guess I just go in guided mode here. Maybe not the full write up, but my brain is not working right now. This box has been drained my entire mental capacity all the way. What's the name of the file and the user's home directory that is a password safe? We got that. I just don't know what to do with it. KeyPass can be configured to use a file along with the password for unlocking access. What is the name of the image file used as part of the key for this database? We have to generate a hash for each image using KeyPass to John and then crack them. Once we have the password, we'll try images until we find the right one. KP CLI is a useful tool for trying to open the database. KeyPass to John? I didn't even know that was a thing, dude. I have to unzip rock you. I forget how to do that. It's some word flags. Get off the counter box. Alright, we'll unzip rock you, and then we will John patch.txt dash wordless equals slash user share wordless slash rock you .txt. See what happens here. See if it cracks. Do I put KPCLI onto the box? Not sure how that works. I don't know if this is supposed to crack or what, but they told me to do this. And then crack them. Just crack them. It's not cracking though. I don't know how long it's supposed to take, but we'll give it here a few minutes, and if not, then we'll. Put the oil right up, I guess. I don't know. This is taking longer to crack than I feel like a CTF should take, you know? How did he get the SSH key? Because the SSH service is listening, I can dump the SSH key in home user.sh authorized keys. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Just because of the SSH service is listening, you can dump the key if it's in SSH authorized keys. Huh. But there was nothing in SSH though. I checked the SSH. Look, I'm in change directory to .sh. There's nothing here. Once again, I get a different version of the box than everybody else. Every time I play one of these boxes, my version is completely and utterly different. ls-la, nothing. This directory is empty, but for SnapScan, there's an SSH key just sitting in there, you know? I don't get that luxury. That's wild to me. Oh, he dumped his own key. Oh, I get it now. I misread that. Thanks for pointing that out. I was getting frustrated. I'm like, how did they do that? He put his own key in there. Okay. That makes sense. I thought he got the key. So he just needs, okay. I need to make an authorized key folder to do that. Okay, that makes sense. I don't really care about doing that. I got a pretty stable shell. Dude, this won't crack for me. I can't crack the KeyPass file just by itself. What do you mean? But I'm gonna try all those JPEG files as key files. Huh? You can make an image file a key file? How did you do that? Which one? 0547? You can make an image file a key file? There's a connection for Fuse. It would be nice if I can get that file. Oh man, I messed up. That was a big fat L. The shell's broken. The shell's also broken. Huh. Well, that's not working anymore. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could grab that file. I gotta revert to machine. It's unfortunate. Oh, this box has been a nightmare. At least I'm not the only one that thinks this box sucks. Look, it's got a 2.9 star review. It's below 3 stars. That makes me feel a little bit better, man. I'm like getting so mad at this box. This box has been so annoying. Like this box made me lose my cool so much. Like I just not enjoying. I'm not having a good time right now, man. This box has been super annoying and frustrating and just overall just not a good time. Not a good time. I could have made a SSH. I need to put my SSH key in there. Yeah, I got the new IP address. What is it? Authorized? If the A, it's not capitalized authorized keys, is it? No, what do you mean no such? Oh, I'm already in there. Okay. Um, I need to generate a new. What's the command to generate a new SSH key? It's like, is it SSH key gen? Yeah. I need that. I just forgot the flag. Oh my god, okay. We want to go home slash. Oh no, I put it in the wrong one. I didn't mean to generate that. What's up, Mr. Eric? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. What's up, someone? Thanks for stopping in. How you doing today? You can tell he's committed because he knows how to generate SSH keys. I don't know if that makes you committed, but we want to move. We want to move. No, we want to copy ID RSA dot pub to authorize keys. Okay, now we're going to do cat ID RSA. And then we're just going to go ahead and grab this key here. And we are going to put nano ID RSA paste. And then we will do SSH user at safe.hackthebox dash, what is it? Is it I for identity? ID RSA? That should work. Bad permissions. Smod. What was it like? Is it 600? Let's try that again. And what's the password? I don't want to use the password. No, it's smod. I need 400. There we go. It's 400. It's asking me for a password. What the heck? You know what I might need to do? Do I need to put copy IDRSA to authorize keys? Maybe that's what I need. Too many tabs open. It's still asking me for a password. Wonder why. I thought all I had to do was put a key in IDRSA. Or I mean IDRSA and IDRSA pub into authorized keys. Maybe I got the wrong permissions set. Learn something new every day. That's the goal. No, it is 600. I had it right the first time. It is 600, not 400. Part of me thinks I have to do -I IDRSA before the username of the host. Still ask me for a password. I don't understand. Oh, I gotta change the permissions on SSH on the SMOD 700. What do you mean? Oh. SMOD, no. SMOD 700 .ssh. There we go. Let's try that. That's not what it is. Man, dude, I get stuck in every freaking turn in this box. Every single step of the way. It's like nothing works for me. It's like I put in like, it's pretty self-explanatory. Like, I've done that a million times, but this time it's not working for me. Like, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Like, I have IDRSA and IDRSA.pub and .authorized keys, and it's so frustrating, man. That's the public key. It's there. This box has been the most annoying thing I've ever seen. Oh, I understand now. I get it. Ah. Okay, so we gotta go. It's not a directory. It is. You need an RS. You need an authorized key file, not a directory. So we will cat this out into a file called authorized keys. AUTHORI. Alright, that should work. Still prompt me for a password? I think I need to change the smod 700 authorize keys. Alright, let's try that again. Still asking for a password. Okay, well, what do I do wrong now? It's always something. Oh, wait, there's no... Where's the authorized keys? Oh, I'm in a directory again. Let's go back. Oh. Well, that's why it's not working. It's because it's not there. So we will cat id rsa.pub to authorized keys. Cat authorized keys. Okay. Perfect. Smod. No, that should work. There we go. Finally. Gosh, I am so stupid. Like, this should not take me that long to do, but finally did it. What's up, Clejo? Yeah, no, it took me a minute to figure that out. That it's authorized keys a file, not a directory. What's up, Cypher? Thanks for stopping in. How you doing today? Glad to see you here. Alright. I think you said image 47 is got the key or something. I did not mean to put a space here. Let's try that again. How did he find the password? That doesn't make any sense to me. So they're just doing this. What did I do wrong here? Hash.txt. It's word list equals. Forgot the equal sign. There we go. So Raphael Mods, we're gonna stream. Thanks for stopping in. How you doing today? Glad to see you here. Alright, well the password is bullshit. So how do I view KP CLI? Help. Oh my god, there's so many things. I don't know how to use this tool. How do you open the database? Do I just double click on my passwords? I don't know how to open a database, bro. He did K dash dash key equals the key and then a database. So he did okay. KP CLI dash dash. What did he do again? It's dash dash key equals image. It's this one, and then dash dash database equals my passwords. Is that what I did wrong this time? Oh, it's KDB, not DB. KDB, enter master password, which is bullshit. Literally bullshit. And what did he do next? Oh, he just did LS. My passwords. I got nothing there. Oh, that's a database. That's a table. LS my passwords. root password. So can I do ls? So he's doing show dash f is oh okay, so 0 show dash 0. What did he do? Show dash f 0. So dash f 0. This is a root password, so I should be able to just log in as root now. Root at, what's the name of this box? Safe. Hack the box. Permission denied. What if I did this? Log in as user and just do a switch user root. Type in the root password. There we go. Who am I? Root ID. So root can't log in as SSH, but you can switch user once you are on the box. So we can do cat root slash root dot txt, and that's that. This box is the most annoying thing I've ever seen. Like this one was sucked. I didn't like this one at all. I'm gonna get this one not too easy for the root flag. It wasn't too bad, but it's not like, I don't know. That one was hard. Alright guys, well that's gonna be the end of the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Raphael, you get better with time. There's so many things that I don't know. Like, I wish I knew half the things that Snowscan knows. I wish I knew half the thing that Rick knows, you know, like seeing these guys and like just feeling like they know everything, like it's crazy to me. They have it right up for like every box. It's quite amazing. I'm just trying to get on trying to get on their level, man. There's a lot to this field. It's crazy. It's so much, but the goal is just get a little bit better every day and you'll get there eventually. It's gonna be frustrating at times. I was super frustrated today. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be frustrating, it's gonna be annoying, but there will be probably more good times than bad times. I would say, but yeah, it's a hard field. It's definitely not easy. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you haven't followed the channel already, make sure you hit the follow button. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. If you're watching on YouTube right now, hit the like button. It would help out the channel tremendously. Also, if you haven't seen my podcast, it's called The Hacker's Cache. It's on all the podcast apps and is on YouTube as well. So check out my podcast, The Hacker's Cache, where I interview experts in the field and it gives you tons of information to help you grow and build your offensive security career. Who just followed? Pangucci Fresh Food. Thank you so much for subscribing on the YouTube channel. I appreciate you.
Access granted.
Klejel, I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you so much for following over on Twitch. I appreciate you. What's up, Joke Pearl? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you in the chat. Also, I have a newsletter, guys. You can sign up for my newsletter at kyserclark.com/newsletter. Once again, it's kyserclark.com/newsletter. And I send out an email every single week with some insights and tips with what's going on in cybersecurity. And, you know, I try to make it to where it helps you grow and build your cybersecurity career. So if you haven't signed up for the newsletter, definitely do that, because that newsletter, I'm putting out content that you're not going to see anywhere else. You're not going to see it on my Twitch stream. You're not going to see it on the podcast. You're going to see it on my blog or on my YouTube channel. And yeah, check out my other content. I got tons of content, and I got a lot more content on the way. So I will see you in the next stream or video. Next stream, by the way, will be Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and I also stream Sunday at this time every single week. It starts at noon Eastern Time and ends about right now. So hopefully I see you next stream or video. Until then, peace out, take care, have a good one. Kyser